Right.
And then I was in Vancouver. I hit a foreign port, was in Vancouver, was dating a stripper at the time along with her. And the stripper ended up flaking, and there was a bunch of shit the night before. And then she just happened to be in town that day. So I took her to a bondage party. Then afterwards we had Caesars. And I'm like, you know what? Like, it's been a year, and like every girl I had dated had done some fucking red flag shit, right?
What do you define as red flag shit?
Well, like lack of investment signals for one. For two, it's like what would be a good
What's
one? Actually,
I'm
the
just gonna
dog walker one where she like had daddy issues coming in there, and then it was more crying than there was sleeping together kind of stuff.
Oof.
Basically anything that I didn't like from a girl.
What
They
did
didn't
what
know
did
how
you,
to cook.
I want to go back on that. What do you mean by you said something about investment? What was that terminology?
Investment signals? I can't remember how I
Yeah.
said it.
What is an investment signals for the guys
Oh,
watching?
well, that's easy. Okay, so an investment signal is when a girl is into you. You know that Rollo quote about when a girl's into you, she'll crawl through broken glass or whatever?
Mm,
It's like, how many sacrifices does she make to be
mm,
in your good books? If she does something that pisses you off, is her first thought an apology, or is her first thought to tell you to stop being a bitch? If it's an
mm,
apology and acting better, then that's an investment signal. If
mm,
it's she was going to go out hang with her friends, but she ditched them because you're sick and she wants to bring you some soup or something, that's an investment signal. All
mm,
these non-sexual ways of showing you she cares.
mm,
The big one, actually, this is the big one. My girl had this one when so we fooled around. I had to go to work. I'm like, yeah, just take off, sleep in, do whatever. I left. She cleaned my house for me. So when I got home, my house was clean and she was gone. Like
mm.
little things like that. And over the
Yeah.
entire year, all I got was the investment signals and I got none of the red flags. And so at that point, I'm like, yeah, let's give this a shot. And I put her on 90-day probation. And then 12 years later, I forgot to take her off the probation, but I think she's passed.
Okay. So you when did you put her on the beginning of the probation? What year was that?
That was probably I want to say 2009, but it could have been 10. I just
Okay.
remember it was in the fall because we had parked in Vancouver.
And did you like decide like, okay, I'm not gonna bang any other chicks. I'm just gonna stay with this chick from
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, one's just the same as the other. I've had enough sex where I realize that, the new girls, it's exciting, but I mean, it's at the same time, a girl making you a burrito and driving you home when you're drunk at the bar is like, you can't get those to do that. I know
Yeah.
it's just all those other little things. And then the sleeping around thing for me, it wasn't like I've never had the urge to like, oh, this is going to be the last one. I'm just like, yeah.
Hmm.
Half the time I won't even remember it. So what does it matter, right?
What would you say is your approximate lay count?
Oh, fuck. I couldn't even tell you. I know.
100 area or 50, 60,
No, it's
70?
probably closer to the 50. I just know 27
Mm-hmm.
was the time that I met the girl that I didn't remember I had even. So 27, I guess technically 28 then.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I just stopped keeping count, but it couldn't have been more than twice that. So,
Mm-hmm.
which, like I said, this is before Tinder and that stuff. So I don't have any shame or like, it's just, it's a number. It is what it is, but it's definitely enough that I don't regret. Like, a lot of guys with their girls, they're like, well, I never got to try anal or I never got to try BDSM or blowjobs or any of that stuff. And I'm like, been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of the goal as a guy, to the point where like when it starts to all seem like I've been there, I've done that, I have it all. It kind of gets rid of that like need to get a higher notch. And then once you're
Yeah.
there, however many it takes, it's good.
Yeah, I would say that I'm pretty like at this point in my life right now, I'm pretty satisfied. Like honestly,
Yeah.
I don't really have the desire to really go out and like I just need new pussy. I just
But because you'll do it. If you do that, you will do it and it will work.
yeah,
And it kind of gives
I'm
you
the
comfort.
fucking man.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like a lot of guys say they're the man, but you actually know it.
Yeah,
So when
yeah.
you don't go out, it's because, I just don't feel like it. It's not because, well, I hope I can. I hope, like, there's no hope. I
Yeah.
know it's going to happen, and I've been there, and I know she's going to smash my onyx chessboard with her foot when she kicks it over.
Yeah, and so for me, that's
Did you have that issue where girls, when you have them stay the night, they always break something in your house, or no? Or is that just me?
no.
That was
My
I took
my
a break
biggest
for a bit on
issue
that.
is like my biggest issue is like and this has been like an ongoing thing,
Mhm.
but it's like girls just constantly, this is even before I had money, but girls like leaving stuff in my apartment to like
Mm.
mark their territory and then snooping around my place. Like those two things, it's just like it's been, I'm pretty sure
I used to
all
leave
girls.
Easter eggs. I
Yeah.
used to play with it.
My friend used to rob the girls. Like he would hook up with them and steal something from their house. He did the
Jesus.
opposite. He would he would steal pipes and he would steal like he wouldn't steal money or anything. He's always like, I just gotta. He's like, I just gotta get a souvenir. He stole a bong from a girl. He stole a pipe. He stole fucking.
Jeez.
I mean, like, he's like, I got this TI-84 calculator, bro. I stole it from this chick that I banged in fucking university. And he's like, she had Snake on the fucking calculator in Tetris. And I was just like,
Little war trophies. That's funny.
yeah, it's so weird. No, I never did anything. That was just the biggest nuisance I had, was just like girls like constantly trying to like, piss on my leg and mark me as their territory. I'm just like, stop it. I'm not your property. Like I'm a human being. Like I'm not an object to be possessed. And that's something that like, just like something that bothers me. And
to be fair, my girl never did that either. I even used to set stuff around because then if they snoop, it'd be something I know they could find. So if they have a freak out, I know what it's about. She never snooped. Been at my place a bunch of times when I wasn't there. Never snooped once. I was like, wow. It's just one of those hundreds of little things like that kind of add up to. It's like, maybe this one's worth keeping,